lovely beautiful soul, welcome to you guys a timeless picker card. For this picker card we are going to take a look at your yes or no answer to your question. But first, before I explain how this goes, let me introduce myself. My name is Noraima from the Phoenix Star. If you are new to the channel, hi, welcome. I'm thankful you found me. If you like the vibration, don't forget then to subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a video. And if you're already part of the fam, the growing tribe, love, thankful that you're back again, fam. So yeah, we are starting because it's been a while that I have posted, I believe a week or something like that. I don't even know, but it's been a while that I've been sitting on this desk. And I was like, I miss it, but I had to take a time for myself, so that is why, and come back more rejuvenated and strong for you guys. And I have realized it while I was doing you guys reading, because honey, the spirit animals came in, the scribing of the clouds suddenly, like now I'm seeing a salamander. It's not a chameleon. I'm seeing a chameleon for you guys. Like I'm seeing, like there is really lots of spiritual messages. So for your reading, you are blessed with spiritual animals and lots of messages coming through. So yeah, let me explain to you guys how this works. If you are new with a yes or no answer to your question, you have 5 piles to choose from, and fun enough, I chosen the colors of my nails for you guys. The first pile, we have the color pink, okay, a purple, my bad, the color purple. For the second pile, we have the color green, and for the third pile, we have the color blue. Okay, and then for the fourth pile we have the yellow one, and for the fifth pile we have the color pink. So these are knijpers. I call them knijpers in Dutch because the English name is kind of a weird, doesn't sound right. So on this channel we call them knijpers. Okay, so these are knijpers. You can choose between the knijpers. You can choose more knijpers than you want. Like if you have a question for that kind of a pile, you can then write it down. For that pile I have this color knijper, and for that pile I have this color knijper as the answer to my question. You can have more question and then go with it. If you have more question, like you have two more question, but it all is pulling you to one particular pile, then honey, for all the answers to your questions, it's in that pile. So I will give you guys 30 seconds to breathe in, breathe out, and choose your pile. You will hear 3 high-pitched notes just to oomph you up, and I'll see you at the pile or piles that you have chosen. Your timestamps are down below. So my lovely beautiful pile 1, you guys have chosen my pinky color, the color purple as your pile that you want to know the yes or no to. So let's get started quick and fast. You know how this go. We're also going to take a look at the advice that you guys, your spiritual team, is giving you, and also why they are giving you the yes or a no question. Just think of the question you have in mind. The first card will say if it is a yes or a no, and then we take a look further. Okay, and I will not take these in reverse because they are epic on their own, y'all. So for pile 1, the answer to that question, you have balance. This is the Temperance card, and it talks about have patience. So It isn't a yes, it isn't a no. It is something that yet has to make form in this physical realm. So your guide, your spiritual team is asking of you to have patience because things need to be in balance first. It's like think of if you are creating a baby, in the mother's womb. It has to be 9 months, and it is a fragile time. Things can go wrong. Things can go right. So it's kind of depending on the energy that it's making the thing create itself. Now, if you don't understand the baby part, think of you going to school. Well, you start great, but you start the first semester, and by the end of it, you are a different person. But what had happened in between is what had made you. Now, what kind of a person has it made of you? That is something that is the process of it all, and the end result will be totally different than what you have started. So that is why your guide, your spiritual team is saying, have patience, because you are in the middle. The answer to your question is in the middle of being created, and what you want is perhaps totally different from the thing that you are getting. That being said, let's take a look at why you are getting a maybe, because it depends on the energy though. But yeah, let's take a look why. Talking about children, y'all. I love it. Let's see, one more, please. Why is a maybe or a wait a minute answer? Underneath the deck, you have the feet. So why it is a maybe? Let me mention the cards that we have on the table. You have wisdom, self-sufficiency, and bondage. Wisdom is the King of Cups, self-sufficiency is the Nine of Pentacles, and bondage is the Devil card. Now, the Nine of Pentacles and the bondage card, you will, whatever the answer to your question is, you will love it. You will like it. That is the wisdom card. That's the King of Cups. The King of Cups is no gender specific kind of a way. It's in between. Like his masculine and feminine side is very great in balance. So here, this is telling me that the masculine and the feminine energy, looking at a temperance card, needs to be in balance so things can become great. Some of you perhaps is asking what kind of a gender your child will be. Honey, your child will be somebody. Let me tell you first what kind of a child. Perhaps you are going to get you will deliver your baby in the Capricorn season, is what I'm getting, or in the Sagittarius season is giving me. So congratulations if you're asking about a child, or you will get pregnant in one of those months. But that being said, this is something of very independent, knowing your strength, your power, and being in balance with the masculine and the feminine side, and then you can create everything that you want. The reason why you have to wait is if you go too fast, you can get stuck on something that you don't want, in that kind of a way. So really look at the contract, really sit and think about it, meditate and contemplate. Ask your guides for wisdom of the answer to your question, because it can bring you to something that you will be very independent and very happy and lovely, but it can also, if you go too fast, be something that you will be bound on. I don't know why, but I don't know why. Let me know who this is, because I'm getting a very strong energy of somebody that is asking a question about pregnancy, where there is nothing about pregnancy here on the table, but I keep seeing somebody that's asking about pregnancy, because I had to mention that as an example. Now, here is the thing. For that person, I don't know who that is, because it can be more than one, but for a specific person, you want a child with a person, and the thing is, your guys, your spiritual team is saying wait before you make a child with that person, because you will be stuck on that person forever. Let me say it again. You will be stuck with that person like forever. And if you don't like that person, or the person will be gone, yet still he, she, they, it will remain in your life because it's a part of something that you have created together. Not only that, your child will have some mimic of that person. Now, we often hear how parents or mother or father will tell that, oh, you look like your father, or you look like your mother. Like, hello, you choose them, So really, like, it's like, know that, okay? Know with whom you are creating something. Make sure that everything is in balance. Like, really meditate and contemplate. Like, yes, you can make it. Yes, you can do it. But I don't know. I'm really getting that there is something of you being independent also. Looking at the self-sufficiency. Nothing wrong with that though, but yeah, that being said, let's take a look at the advice card that your spiritual team is giving you, my lovely, beautiful Power One. Of course, not everybody wants a child, but whatever this situation is, know that this is something that will make a mark, the seed underneath the deck, that will make a mark on like it will be something that, as I said, you start like this and the end of it you will be totally different. Oh, okay, we have it. Ooh, child. Leo is the 5th house, shine, and 5th house is creativity, 5th house is your passion, 5th house is children. Not only that, what fell off out of it is Cancer, and Cancer is the mother of the zodiac. So I mean, this is a collective reading for everybody, but somebody's energy is strong. They be like, let this reading give me really really good information of what I have to do. So yeah, let's see. You have a woman holding hearts together with Cancer as your advice card. I will put one more. You have confidence. Yes, thank you. And intuition. Okay, my love, listen. Your guys' spiritual team is saying, like, really, if you put love in this situation, if you care and love for it, you can manifest it, whatever that it is that you want. But you need to continue nourishing it, okay? That is very important. And the thing is, like I said, the process of the beginning till the end, you have to have confidence. You have to listen to your intuition, because the middle process of the creation of it is gonna make you, I don't know if you guys can hear the airplane, excuse me for that, but the middle process of the creation, the flight, is the thing that will make you, is the thing that will make you. It's kind of like you being in a cocoon, in that kind of a way. Like, I don't know, but the airplane is coming as an image now because of the suddenly I had to mention the plane, because plane doesn't really fly above my house unless you are somebody that's flying a small plane. But now I'm getting like, for you guys, that as an example, you start at one place and you want to go to another destination, but meanwhile you are in the air, you cannot go nowhere, okay? All you can do is thinking of what would I do once I get to the destination, or enjoying the moment that you are now in the plane, because in the plane is also a process. It's also like there is I want to say it in Dutch, yeah. Turbulency. I don't know, like the airplane will shake in that kind of a way. You know what I mean? And there is food that's being delivered. It is a whole process happening between you going from this destination to the other destination. So just enjoy the flight. Yeah, that's Sagittarius. Some of you perhaps want to go a distance, like really go to another place, your motherland, for example. Perhaps that is why the mother. But whatever this is something of lovely, feminine energy, must I say. The masculine and the feminine is very imbalanced, but the receiving of it, you have to be more in the feminine energy. So what do I mean to say with that is like the answer for you is wait. You are in the process of it because it has to come to you and you must be in a receiving mode of it. But everything first needs to be in balance for it to be created. I don't know, but I just saw a a dragonfly coming through my window. So Google the meaning of a dragonfly. That might be also something you should know. You guys have lots of synchronicity, y'all. That being said, I do hope I could have helped you with your answer to your question. I will see you at the next answer to your question or another video of mine. It's kind of a hectic. It's been a while since I filmed, so perhaps that is why I have to get into it. That being said, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on another reading of mine. Bye-bye. So, my lovely, beautiful deck 2 or pile 2, you guys have chosen my ring finger color, the green one, the green Kniper. So, yeah, let's get started. Let's see your answer to your question, if it is a yes or a no. The first card will be the answer to your question. I will not take these cards in reverse. Then we are going to take a look at why you are getting that answer and also the advice that you guys, your spiritual team, is giving you. That being said, just think of your question and we will see if your guys' spiritual team is giving you a yes or a no. So for my lovely, beautiful pile 2, harvest time. Wow. Underneath the deck, romantic, but first let's take a look at the harvest time. So the harvest time is the 7 of Pentacles. I don't know what's going on. But it seems like the answer to your question is wait, honey. You have planted the seed and all you have to do now is have patience. You will receive it and it's gonna be a big one. That it's happening. Sometimes when you plant something and nothing is happening, honey, when it happens, it's gonna happen big. So continue doing the work is what you guys, your spiritual team, is saying. Like, you will reap the fruits of your labor, but for now all you need to do is tend to your garden. Continue with whatever that it is that you are doing. The time of reaping what you have sown isn't in yet. So the answer to your question is it's gonna be a great time, but for now continue doing what you are doing. So it's kind of like leaning into the yes, but you have to work for it yet still. So have patience, okay? So it's just continue doing what you are doing. You are doing great. You are doing great. Let's see why they are giving you this answer to your question. Have I told you guys this is the 7 of Pentacles? I do believe I did, right? So let's see why they are giving you the answer to your question. Underneath the deck, you have destiny. That's the wheel of that's the wheel of fortune. So you have authority together with boredom, together with deception. Authority is the Emperor, boredom is the 4 of Cups, and deception is the 7 of Swords. I always have to look because sometimes the cards are written different, so that is why I don't want to make a mistake and say something different. So that is why. So 7 of Pentacles, the Emperor, 4 of Cups, and 7 of Swords. Now, 7 of Swords is my cheating, conniving, thief card, but it can also be the card that says, I choose for myself. So here, if you look at your cards, your guys' spiritual team is giving it to you, but the Emperor card is kind of like I'm doing because I want to do it, So I don't know what question you have asked, but if it is about somebody else, that person is choosing for themselves. So they might go do acts for them, okay? Or you have to go do an act for you, depending on how you have asked this question, because this Emperor doesn't bother thinking of other people's emotions and feeling. This deception card, the Seven of Swords, as I said, is my cheating, conniving thief card, or the card that says I choose for myself. So these two together, it's like I'm doing me, and that is what I want to do, because that is the thing that I want to create, manifest in this world. And it's happening for them, So here, looking at the boredom card, your guys, your spiritual team is giving you the answer to this situation, but you are not really taking it. You are not really, really interested in it. It's like you don't want to see the reality of, yes, I have to do me kind of a situation. If you want to create something, manifest something, you have to go with what you have. You have to choose for yourself. You have to be kind of a selfish in this particular question, is what I'm getting. It's kind of a weird how I'm getting your answer to your question, because it's giving me really a contrast of, but I have to think of other people, or that other person doesn't think of me. And here is the answer, just do you, but not in a selfish way, you be not looking at your family members or something. No, it's continue with your hobby, the things that brighten you up, the thing that you also feel like you matter, kind of a situation. Because if you sit there waiting for whatever to manifest, you don't really. If you look at the clock, it seems like it's ticking forever. If you look at a tree while it's being planted, you be like, grow, grow, grow. The tree be like, in my time, bitch. I said beach. I did not say the ugly word. The beach. So, and the tree be like, you be like, give me fruit. And the tree be like, honey, have you noticed that it's winter time? It's not my season to grow. So everything has a season, everything has its process. And you sitting there looking at whatever you are trying to manifest doesn't help. So go act on your other hobbies and other things in life, okay? Because it's working, but not if you continue looking at it. So in that kind of a way. Let's take a look at the advice that your guides, your spiritual team is giving you. Rest and rejuvenate underneath the deck. Let's see for the advice that your guides, your spiritual team is giving you, my lovely, beautiful pile two. With the yes, beautiful. With the green Kniper. Let's see for the advice. Two of these, please. That's two. That's it. Looking at underneath the deck, I see sweetness. I see you have beautiful cards, y'all. So it's gonna be beautiful. It's just you need to have patience with it, y'all. So you have for the advice that your guides, your spiritual team is giving you, you have strategy, growth, creativity, and Venus. Okay, Venus, it's giving me Taurus, it's giving me Libra. So Taurus in balance, slow and steady, very stubborn. very fruitful being Venus. So it's gonna manifest something great, y'all. It's just a slow process. It has to be in balance. Looking at the Libra sign, it has to be in balance. Like really, we cannot overdo it. Like you can give water to this situation that you are doing, but if you overgive it, it can really be toxic. It can really drain. What do I mean to say that? For example, if you do it too much, it isn't fun anymore. You know, if you continue looking at it, it isn't fun anymore. It's the desire, the feminine energy, the oh, I have planted this thing that I want to create, and now let me be in my feminine energy and receive back. So yes, you have tend to your garden, or you have to continue tending to your garden, and then being in the receiving mode. That is looking at the strategy for some of you. That is a kind of seducing situation that needs to happen. You know, there is something of the I don't know, but I'm getting it in Dutch, like a tikkie your eat kind of a situation. You know, when you the children that plays, like you will be like tikkie your it and run away, and then they will run, and then tikkie your it. There is there is something happening, and if you know how to play the game, the seduction game is what I'm getting for some of you. You can be great in this, and if this is kind of a business, it's the same for you also. Strategy is very important. As I said, something needs to be created in with its seasons. So for you guys, perhaps very important is to look at how the wow, the stuttering, how oh wow, I'm seeing not lately I've been seeing it often, like a blue heron, like coming really suddenly out of nowhere, popping out. I look out the window when I'm reading, you know, that's how I get my messages. So yeah, a blue heron suddenly popped out of nowhere. So patience. But while you are having patience, underneath it all lots of things is happening, like really. And then you, with that, because heron have lots of strategy, their strategy is sit and wait with patience, and the food will come as a feminine energy will pass by, like, oh, nothing is happening. They don't see, because they think that the feet of a heron is just something in the water, but they don't see that the danger is there, because they be like going on their own way, like swimming, and the heron be like, honey, with patience, you know, you will come my way and I will get my harvest. So really, that is really a message for you guys. Yeah, you can Google the meaning of the spiritual animal, the heron. Honey, the animals are be like popping out of nowhere in my reading, or an airplane. But yeah, that being said, I love it. I do hope you guys love it also. So here, the advice for you is be creative in the other pieces of your life also. Like while you are waiting on that big fish to come in, because that fish is gonna be big, yeah. You know, while you are waiting on that, like really enjoy the nature, like a heron. Look around you and be like, yes, I feel the vibration and something is happening. I look around, you know, just enjoy your surrounding and stuff, because there is something growing, as I said, with the tree. There is something growing, and the growth process of a tree. Have you ever seen a tree grow? Because, honey, the tree is like, if you look at me, I am doing nothing. Nothing is happening. But underneath it all is growing. You go to sleep, you wake up, the tree is a whole bamboo situation, you know. That is also a metaphor. It can be just a bamboo, like you water it, nothing is happening. So here, my love, your guys' spiritual thing is asking of you, while you are waiting, while you are doing, do you choose you, enjoy the beauty of life. Be strategic in whatever that it is that you want, because the Emperor is a strategic person. He doesn't go invade another person's land just for nothing. It has a plan, it has a reason, it has a motive. So what is your motive? What is your reason? And if this somebody else, no, if you are asking the question about somebody else, this person has a whole strategic plan about what he, she, they, it is doing, what he, she, they, it wants, and it is abundance. This person really is really into abundantness, you know, the wanting of it all. And for some of you, it might be more than one, because like a tree doesn't give you just one fruit, y'all. And this person looking at the Venus, honey, beloved, beautifulness. So don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe if you haven't chosen another deck. I will see you in another pile or on another reading of mine. Bye-bye. So my lovely beautiful pile 3, you guys have chosen my middle finger color, the color blue. So let's take a look at your yes or no answer to your question. So just think of the question that you have in mind. The first card will be the yes or no. Then we are going to take a look at why you are getting that yes or no, and also the advice that your guide, your spiritual team has for you. I will not take these cards in reverse. So for my lovely beautiful pile 3, let's see the answer to that question. Is it a yes or a no? I ask my guides, your guides, all that has the best interest for us. Harm to none. You have waiting. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. But if you come from one of the other piles, then you know why I'm asking this question. Waiting is the Hanged Man. The energy is, the energy is weird, y'all. I have listen, it was all different cards, and all of them is saying waiting till now. I mean, I don't know what the other two is going to say, but for now, there is a process of you need to wait just a moment, like it's not ready yet. And while you are waiting, your guides, your spiritual team is asking of you, because the answer to your question, if you wait and there is the answers coming to you, you will choose the other thing that you want. For example, what do I mean to say with that is, like, your guys, your spiritual team is saying wait, because it's giving me more of a no. It's gonna be a no. Because it's like, the moment you see things in a different way, you would not want that thing that you want anymore. So if you are wanting the yes, by the time that you wait and something reveals itself, you get an aha moment, you'll be like, no, I don't want that. And then you will get an aha moment like, no, this isn't it. So you will go to the different thing that you want. It's the same that if you wanted a no, just wait. And you will get answer to your question. And then it's like, I want a yes. Now I want it. So there is something that needs to reveal itself. And it would be a pity that if you choose too fast, because there is something gonna change, that it's gonna change. It's gonna reveal itself. It's gonna change. So you have to wait. So it's a no because it's gonna be a yes, or it's a yes but it's gonna be a no. So just wait, okay? Let's see, because I didn't ask the question yet. Let's take a look at the reason why they are giving you wait. Let's see for you guys, my lovely beautiful pal. Guess what? You're the only one that has to have more. publicity underneath the deck. I will also have to look what the cards mean sometimes because they are written different in this deck. But I love them though. I do hope you guys love them also. They're kind of a savage. So you have for the Y, you have renewal, deception, uncertainty, and recognition. Renewal is judgment. As I said, waiting is the hanged man. Recognition is the world. Deception is the seven of swords. And uncertainty is the two of swords. Honey, listen. The moment you wait, the moment you see things different, the moment you listen to your intuition, your gut feeling, fly. I don't know, fly, go away. Yes, and it went. I love it when I ask them to go away. They will go. I had it in another reading also. I ask and they will do. So ask and you shall receive. That is perhaps a message for you. So that being said, a fly. Google the spiritual animal, a fly. What you will get, because for the other readings I had other spiritual animal also. So for you guys, my love, it is a fly. Okay, a one-day fly. Like in the Netherlands, they have a saying, een eendagsvlieg. That means like it's just a temporary hype. You know, so it's just a temporary hype. So that is maybe something you should know, that this situation is just a temporary hype, perhaps, for some of you out there. But back to you. You need to listen to your intuition, because there is something that your gut feeling is telling you, something that your guys, your spiritual team wants you to make clear to you. So meditate and contemplate, because there is something you will hear. It will come that you need to hear, to need to listen to. Like there is a lots of things that must be said before this ending can happen. Okay, because this ending, this situation right here, once you wait, you will start new again, totally different. And because you have meditate, contemplate, you will start in a way of, oh, I can make the world mine. I can do me in this world. I don't have to do it in this way, because I'm really getting like you want something, but other people are asking a lot of you, where you can have whatever it is that you want, but you need to first figure out what is it that you want, or figure out how you want to do this, because there is something of, ooh, I wanted this, and then I will get an aha moment, and then it's totally different from what I wanted. You know, and listen to me, because I'm getting now, if I get a message of example of in my life, that means I can make stuff clear to you, because they be like, use that as an example, and I'll be like, oh damn, not that one. I don't wanna put all my business out there, but I did already told it on my channel, so it's okay. For example, you perhaps want to do a kind of a study, and that study, it will go like let me give you what I'm trying to say first. In my like, I had a scholarship kind of a thing here in the Netherlands. There is something that you can then do. There is something, okay? And then I wanted to do assistant, doctor assistant. I don't know how to say it in English. So everything was yes. And then suddenly they just gave me a no. While I just had everything planned, the school, everything was arranged. Only thing was that they had to give me the yes and the fonts of it, you know, and they were told me first, yes. And then they suddenly, it's really weird. Looking back, it's like, that's really weird, you know? So, and then they just took the offer off the table. And there was it's like really, I don't know what. But looking back, getting the aha moment, when I was in the process after being very mad, looking back, when I get the aha moment, I was like, I wouldn't been happy. I knew I could have do that, but it isn't the thing that I was supposed to do. So that is why I had a no. That is why suddenly, not them, but my guides, my spiritual team be like, no, cut it off, throw it off the table. Like really disappointed me in something that I really wanted. Now, I don't know if you guys know Mahadasha or Antardasha. I'm in my Rahu Antardasha, y'all. Mahadasha, y'all. So lots of false promises and then be like, no, kidding you. You should do something different, so yeah, it's like that. You will have want this and then you will get an aha moment or a no, and it's like, why? And then at this moment you will understand why it was that answer was a no, because you want it and then it's gonna be turned out to be no. So, and then you're going to understand it because it isn't what you should have. So really don't be mad. Understand the reason why, because there is something new, something better, and your gut feeling, your intuition has been telling you all along. Let's see, what's the advice that your guides, your spiritual team is giving you when it comes to the answer to your question. Sometimes this one fell. Sometimes we want something, but your guide, your spiritual team is protecting you from the result of it, y'all. So better think on what you want. As I said, with a fly, ask and you shall receive, but do you really want that? And sometimes you are so highly protected that you guys be like, okay, let's do as if we are going to give her, oh, I'll be damned, she really can do that, or he really can do that. And then be like, okay, but that's not a plan, but we are going to teach you something about it, that you can have what you want, but that isn't the thing that you should have. So they will put something in its place where you will see like, oh, I've been cheated on, because the Seven of Swords is my cheating, conniving thief, and it's also the card that says I choose for myself. So it can be like, oh, people are deceiving me, but then you come to realize I should have seen that people are deceiving me, because now I know that that person or that situation isn't where I should be. So you have the Sun as your advice card, together with the Palace Athena, think, together with isolation, together with ghost. Oh, honey, you really need to take the time. Really need to take the time to think this one through, because it isn't what you should have. Really take time, because there is a knowledge, a wisdom that you need to learn about the answer to your question. There is something that you need to see, and this answer is within yourself. If you just sit, meditate, contemplate, you will get the answer. The ghost card, that means that something will become clear to you. A person will suddenly show itself, or the situation will suddenly show itself. So that is why, like, you will then finally see what isn't clear to you, what first was invisible. So really, this period of time, why you have to wait, the answer to your question is because there is a knowledge or wisdom that you need to know first. Looking at the think card also, wow, I love your reading. Like, the think card is also the Palace Athena, is like using your knowledge and wisdom. Like Mercury, I don't know if you have something to do with with a Gemini or something, or a Leo, but there is something of using your mental, your mind kind of a way. There is a communication that is going to happen, a message that is coming to you where things will become more clearer, where somebody or something or a situation was first giving you like bubbles, like soap bubbles, like they say stuff but the action of it all is nothing. And once that comes to light, you will see that this is bringing you the knowledge and wisdom where you can go and do something more, what is more in your favor. But you need this knowledge and wisdom. You need it because it's triggering your intuition to trust in your own judgment, your own choices, your own intuition before you trust in another person's saying. That's very important message for you, because I saw a white feather go down while I was saying that. So that is very important message, that it is time for you to trust your own judgment, your own, instead of another person's. Like, don't depend on another person to be the one that is giving you the answer what you can do or cannot do. That's the thing that I have learned of that person also, that situation also, because I was giving always, now thinking of it, yes, I was really like giving my will and my life to another person's opinion. Like, oh, they can only give me that I can go do that study. They can only give me that option. You know, there is, if I look back, that's really it. Yes. Like, you are looking the answer outside of yourself. The answer is within yourself. Whatever you want to do, the answer is within yourself. So the answer to your question, you are looking it outside of yourself. And that is why you need to wait to get the aha moment that it's not out there. You are the answer to your question. I do hope I've could have helped you guys, my lovely, beautiful pile tree. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe if you haven't chosen another pile. I will see you guys on another reading of mine. Bye-bye. So, my lovely, beautiful pile 4, you guys have chosen my yellow color, my ring finger nail polish. So, the yellow Knijper. Let's take a look at the answer to your question. Is it a yes or a no? The first one is giving the answer to your question. Then we are going to take a look at the why you are getting that answer, and also the advice that you guys, your spiritual team, has for you when it comes to the answer to your question. So just think of the question you have, and we will see if it is a yes or a no. So I ask your guides, my guides, all that has the best interest for us, harm to none, to give you the answer to your question. You have the indifference. This is the 8 of Cups. So it's giving me actually it's difficult. It's difficult because it depends on your bravery. It depends on your bravery. It depends on how you see things, you know, because you are content, happy with whatever you are asking of, or wherever you are in life right now. You are content with how things are going, not in every part of your life perhaps, but for some part you are happy, you are content. But the thing is, you are questioning, can it be better than this? And the 8 of Cups is giving like, it can be better than this, but only if you are brave enough to go look for that better. You know, so whatever answer to your question is, if you are questioning, can it be better than this? The answer is yes. But you need to show up for yourself. Be brave if you want this. So the answer to your question is yes, depending on your faith and your bravery. And that can be also if you are questioning on other people, like if you are questioning about somebody else, like will my son or my daughter, or will my family member, or will my lover, whatever answer to your question, it can be yes depending on their bravery. Okay, so let's take a look at why they are giving you the answer to your question. Why? Let's see, for pile 4, the answer to the question why. Underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So you have for the why, the answer to your question, you have achievement, enthusiasm, and isolation. Achievement is the Three of Pentacles, enthusiasm is the Knight of Wands, and isolation is the Four of Swords. Let me see. Yes, I said it correctly. I also have to look because I don't want to write on the cards, but they are different, but it is a tarot. So yeah, so that being said, looking at the cards that you have, as I said, you need to take action if you want it. You know, you will get a great collaboration. So here at this moment is asking of you that if you are fearing it, just take time to meditate, contemplate, think of the thing that you want, because the Eight of Cups, lots of times you are content, you are happy, or you are good, not happy, because if you were happy, you wouldn't feel sense that there is something more better out there, you know, that you can do better, you know. So it's not that you are fully content. Your wish isn't like the ninth cup is your wish, and then you be fully content with your 10th cup, you know. But the 8th cup is like, at least that is the thing that I'm always having when I see the 8th cup, you know, like I'm not happy, but at least I have a job. I'm not happy, but at least I have a partner. I'm not happy, but at least I have a house. I'm not happy, but at least kind of a situation. And the thing is, if you meditate, contemplate, you will sense and feel that is the wish, the dream, the image that you are getting, like, oh, I can be this, or oh, I can do that, or I feel a yearning that I need to go do this or this and that. And then you can act upon it, and you will find beautiful collaboration. So it's gonna be something beautiful. But the thing is, the action is you. You need to have faith. You need to see the vision. You need to be courageous. Because if you move away from 8, going to 9, you are leaving your comfortable zone. The thing that is keeping you stuck. There is nothing more difficult than comfort, y'all. Comfort, even if you are not happy, it's comfort. It's something you have got used to it. It's something that you have become depending on it. It's not something that will make you happy, but hey, depending on that job that every month I will get my pay. So it's kind of like, you know, leaving the gate open. You can go wherever you want, but we are feeding you. So you'll be like, oh, I'm a lion. I deserve to be in the jungle. The gate is open. You can get out. But you'll be like, but they are feeding me here for free though, you know? So are you courageous to get out of the gate and find yourself in the jungle, something that you don't know how it will go, you don't know how it will happen, that it's so unclear, but you are happy? Or will you remain where you be like, at least? So that is why your answer to your question is, you have faith, be courageous. You can have it, but it's you are the answer of it all, you know. You are with the healer of ages underneath the deck. Let's see, we are looking now at the advice that your guide, your spiritual team, has for you when it comes to the answer to your question. Let's see. You have Pisces, sensitize, together with Aquarius, collaborate. Ooh, there's 2 cards that talks about collaboration happening. The Three of Pentacles is also a collaboration. Together with all tied up, and then you have passion, yes, and balance. It's everything that we have talked about. Whatever wish, your dreams, the imagination that you have, you can have it. All you need to do is get out of your comfortable zone. The mental is something very strong, yeah, because your mind, your wish, your dream, your heart chakra will say, "Oh, I can do this," and then your mind be like, "Yeah, but do I have money for this?" Your ego will want you to stay stuck where you are at. Where you guys, your spiritual team is saying you will find beautiful collaboration. You will find people that will help you. You will find really the answer that you are looking for. The completion of it all. That your wish, your dream, your vision, what isn't here can manifest itself in something great if you know the balance of spirituality with practicality, and then looking at the passion card together with the Knight of Wands, it's fire. Go and do it. Often we will get the mental idea and then we have to put the action in it. So having passion for it, the fire, the drive to go and do it. And once you sometimes be like, "Oh, but I don't know, meditate and contemplate, because you will get the answer. Your guides, your spiritual team will give you the answer. Or just ask the question, and they will give you the answer, and then you can continue moving on. But make sure that your mind isn't the thing that is holding you back, because there is something beautiful happening here. It is. For some of you, you perhaps are asking for living abroad or going out of your comfortable zone, or really that dream that you think, "Oh no, it's just an illusion." It can happen. Spiritually, make it earthly. There is a happening with the yin and the yang, with a contrast of spiritually and practically. In this earthly realm, you have lots of beautiful idea, lots of things that you can manifest, plant, and create, but you are mentally insecure about it. You have ideas that are out of this world, is what I'm getting. Things that isn't created yet, because you can look inside the Akasha record and manifest that, but it's kind of like, am I crazy? Because your surroundings, the people around you, don't see the vision that you have. Now here's my advice to you, my love, that you cannot tell somebody what you see if they don't see it, if they cannot understand it. Like, have you ever thought about the person that was like, "Oh, humans can fly," and invented a plane? Let me tell you, the beginning of its life, the beginning where it wasn't impossible, he was the one that should have been in a hospital, bound. That is how people were thinking of him, because they were like, "Really, that's stupid? Do you really think human can fly? Oh my God, there go little think once again trying to jump off a cliff, until it did happen." And of course, there are people that believe in you and there are people that are not believing you. But the people that believe in you wants you to be the one to show them that it is possible. They can help you by investing in you. Whatever this is for you, it can be a business for some of you also. They can help invest in you, because you are the transmuter of the product of the thing that you see. They don't see it, but they see the vision though. You tell them the vision, they be like, "Yes." It's like loan shark is what I'm getting. Think of loan shark, because that is what I'm getting. You guys are having also a lily bell as a spiritual animal coming in your reading. So Google the ladybell, dragonfly, y'all. I'm saying it in Dutch. Like Google the dragonfly. And for you guys, it's a long time because the other one just flew by for another pile. But for you guys, it's just sitting here in front of my window and relaxing and catching the sun. So yeah, Google the dragonfly animal for you guys. But yeah, back to your reading. Like the animals are in today, y'all. So like the idea that you have, you can make it, but you need to be consistent with it, in that kind of a way, because there will be people that want to invest in your ideas, in your plan, but don't go tell other people that don't see it, your vision, your dreams, because of them you will remain in your safety zone, because you'll be like, oh yeah, maybe it is stupid. Yeah, no, I was just thinking, it wasn't that I'm gonna do it, but you was. If somebody said you can, you would have done it, I'm getting a dragon for you guys. I'm looking outside the window. I'm getting a dragon, I'm getting a horse, and a whale, but the whale became a fish, y'all. A golden fish, like with those beautiful tails, kind of a way. A goldfish. So yeah, you can Google those. A whale, a whale also. You can Google those animals and see what you will get out of it. The spirit animal. The reason why I said it is because I'm reading the clouds also. So that is why. So back to your reading, my love. I do hope I could have helped you guys. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on another reading of mine. Bye-bye. So, my lovely, beautiful pile 5, you guys have chosen my thumb color, the color pink, as your knijper. Let's see. Let's get started. Let's take a look at the answer to your question. If it is a yes or a no, just think of the question that you have in mind, and I will ask you guys, my guides, all that has the best interest for us, harm to none, to give us the answer to your question. The first card will be the answer to your question. I will not take the cards in reverse, and then we'll take a look at the why and also the advice that you guys, your spiritual team, is giving you. So for pile 5, let's see the answer to their question. If it is a yes, okay. You have decision. I don't know what it is with the answer to your question, pal, this reading, but there is a lot of think about it. You better think about it. The decision card is the Ace of Swords. So it's an idea. It's you can say it is a yes. It's a new start. It's a new way of thinking. Funny enough, you also have the Ace of Pentacles underneath the deck of it. So it is a yes. You will get the answer. You will get an idea. You will have this, but it's gonna be a new beginning. So it's a yes. Fresh start. Let's see why you are getting the answer to your question. Why they are giving you a yes. Destiny underneath the deck, that is the Wheel of Fortune. You have isolation together with conflict, together with curiosity. So let's see. Let me take a look just to be sure that I have the right cards. So isolation is the 4 of Swords, conflict is the 5 of Wands, and curiosity is the Page of Wands. So my love, you have to, you will get an idea. If you meditate, contemplate the answer to your question, you will get an idea how to put yourself out there, how to be adventurous, how to be somebody that wants to know more. You will have the answer to your question, but for that, you need to put yourself out there, is what I'm getting for you guys. And listen to your intuition. Really listen, because that idea, that thing that you are having, it can happen if you are like I'm getting Dora the Explorer. You need to explore. You need to be the explorer. You need to be the one that's curious to find out certain things. But don't be afraid to put yourself in the game of whatever that it is that you are asking about. If it is you or somebody else, the answer is don't be afraid to put yourself out in the game. Also, I'm getting for you guys, like, be focused on what you want because it's like I'm getting a hawk, like having a focus on your prey, the thing that you want, and then leap and go do it. There is a kind of freedom mentality on this situation, because whatever this is, it can give you freedom, is what I'm getting. It can give you the freedom. Freedom for everybody is different. Like some want money to be free, or somebody wants to be just living off grid to be free. Some people just wants to travel to feel freedom. So freedom is just as abundance, different for everybody. So whatever this is, whatever freedom you think is freedom, you will find it because you are going with that idea. But you first have to kind of really go for it, put yourself in the game and be curious to discover lots of options, kind of a situation. So let's see for the advice that your spiritual theme is giving you. You have the thinking man. That's the king of swords, you can say, like somebody that really looks at the bigger picture before they go for it. And I'm gonna tell you why they are giving you the thinking man, together with the square, tension, semi-square, square, and quinox, together with rejection and sweetness. Now, the reason why they are giving you this as an advice, my love, is because, as I said, you need to be like a hawk. A hawk see the bigger picture, they see their prey, and they go for it. They don't look at, which kind of a bird is gonna come in my way. No. They have a goal, they have a purpose, they are going in for it. They see the bigger picture. Just like the thinking man, that's the king of swords. Why do I tell you to be like a king of swords? Because of the conflict, and because of the conflict, you will get lots of rejection. You will get people blocking your way, but it's all for you to like go a different route, or to learn certain things about how they are strategized plan, that you are learning their tactics. So that is how you move, like a football player or like a boxer. Like, you can train for the big match, but until you are in the ring, you will know your strength. Until you have practiced with other people, you will learn their tactics, their techniques in that kind of a way. So as I said, you need to be like the explorer in this situation, and understand that even if they're rejecting you, that doesn't mean you have to stop, that it's a no. They are actually getting you out of your comfortable zone. Because for me, squares and semi-squares and tension, the tension energy is because you are trying to fit in a box that isn't for you. It's something that you have outgrown. You need to get out of it. Growing pain is the thing that's really tricky, because lots of times we trying to fit ourselves in a place that we don't belong. So if you are getting rejected, like, move around. Like, there might come a wall here, but you know what your goal is, right? The goal is for you to get on top of that mountain. Let's just call it like that for now. Whatever the thing is, the thing is that you want to get on top of that mountain. On top of that mountain, there is the thing that you want. Now, this is the mountaintop. and this is the mountain, okay? So you start here, walking up the mountain, and you come with at this card, and this card is saying, no, we reject you. You may not come here. Now, here is where you need to look. Suddenly my whole table became a strategic plan, y'all. Go with me, okay? Go with me. This is beautiful. So now you need to understand that with this rejection is asking of you to meditate and contemplate. What is my goal? What is my goal? You think my goal is to get on top of this mountain. So that is the picture that I'm seeing. But they are rejecting me this passage here. You know, there is a big rock in the way. So, what will I do? Okay, you know what? I will go around it. I will go around it. You know, so you will go around it. And you will come across people or situation that's like, oh, what you doing? You know, if that is the shoes you are wearing to get on top of this mountain, do you really think you know, they are bringing insecurity in you. You be like, damn, yes, it is a weird shoe. Don't let it get into your mind. Don't let it get into your mind. You know why? Looking at the decision, you have made a decision right now to really go on top of this mountain. If they are talking you like strategically, be like, oh, do you think you can do it? No, I don't think, because that shoe and you will fail and this and this and that, whatever that is, you can use that as your fuel. Like, okay, yes, I do have pain in my feet from the walking on top of this mountain. So perhaps I should wear a mountain boots, you know, to climb the mountains. So that was maybe a rookie mistake that I've done. So then you will not go down. You will just order while you are at this level. You will order yourself at Amazon, be like, a new mountain shoes, okay? So that mountain shoes will be delivered at you at this level that you are. You wear it and then you walk on top of the mountain once again. You have to continue staying in the curiosity of the path that you are walking, because those people are, even if they are throwing words at you, making you insecure, they are giving you advice. So yeah, it can be a not advice that you wanted and advice that you cannot do nothing with it. So choose wisely which advice you take. Okay, coming here on top of this mountain, yet still very curious, you are wondering, can I really do this? You guys, your spiritual team is saying, don't stay stuck in your comfortable zone. Continue being curious about what's on top of that mountain and move forward, because sometimes we ourselves can be our blockage. So continue moving forward. You will get the thing that you are looking at, the bigger picture that you see. Oh, I want that pink knijper. Noraima's thumb color. That's my thing. You know, so I want that. You know, so here you are. You reach the knijper and you will enjoy the knijper. And one day you will look back and say, wow, I'm happy with this knijper. But let me tell you guys a story. How it all went down for me to reach the knijper, the pink knijper, okay? And you will tell the story to your grandchildren and your children's children, or to other people's children. It doesn't matter. It's a story to tell. And you will then see it wasn't about me reaching my goal. It was the evolution of my curiosity. It was the thing of, oh, I can become great. I can reach the thing. I can have the sweetness. I can be greater than my mind or what other people are saying. This is my world and I can create it the way I want it. I do hope I could have helped you guys. I loved your reading because your guys' spiritual team really went in on a strategic plan, and I'll be like, listen, let me show you what we're gonna do. Like really, Games of Thrones. So yeah, be strategic. That's the thing that you should know also. And you will have the sweetness. But this is how your mountain will be. But this is how the story of greatness happens. So don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on another reading of mine. Bye-bye.